Welcome to Aligned for Success podcast, where we help chiropractors create practices that truly serve their life's vision. I'm your host, Dr. Nikki, and I'm here to show you how to break free from stagnation, grow your practice, and rediscover the joy of why you became a chiropractor to begin with. Whether you're looking to boost your revenue, spend more time with family, or simply enjoy practice life again, you're in the right place. Let's align your path to success. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Aligned for Success. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the craziness that has been the last 2 weeks inside of the Wealthy Practitioner. And we just finished up Full Send, and one of the taglines of Full Send was, "Life will never be the same." And so if you're a part of it, if you weren't a part of it, it was just a big theme that is so true, right? And it's once we hear something, or once we hit the next level, or we experience something, life truly will not and cannot ever be the same. And so today I want to talk to you guys about broken belief systems. And I'm sure that we've all experienced this, where we're sitting at a dinner table, or we're on a mastermind call, and someone just says like, "Yeah, I did $4 million this year." And you sit up a little bit straighter and you're like, "Wait a minute. What did they just say?" And it's not because you're jealous. It's not because you want their exact life. It's because up until this moment, you didn't realize that you put a ceiling on your brain and your own capacity, and somebody random just blew a hole through it. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, is the moment that your belief system breaks. The moment that you realize what you've been calling big might just be, quote, comfortable. And so that first feeling when you hear that someone's making more money than you, or seeing more patients than you, or just doing something differently that maybe deep down inside you've always wanted to do, it's not, you don't always feel excitement, right? Sometimes it's discomfort, it's disbelief. It's also a weird mix of like, good for them and wait, what? And so you feel your ego just wanting to rationalize it. Oh, well, they have more time. They have a bigger team. They have this. They have something that I don't. But deep down, there's another voice that's whispering, if they can do it, so can I, right? And so maybe I've just been thinking too small. And that moment right there, it's not envy, it's data. It's that your reality is expanding faster than your mind can keep up. And so let's talk about these false ceilings that you've built. And so most of us, we don't set real ceilings. We set comfort zones and disguise them as goals. So last week, I talked to you guys that I felt like I was just playing small and that I was comfortable. And since last week, that feeling has literally only freaking quadrupled. So we pick numbers that sound ambitious enough to impress other people, but the reality is those numbers that we pick usually just still feel safe to us. So when someone breaks through what you thought was the top, it's jarring because your whole system was calibrated to stop there. You've built structure, strategy, and your whole identity is based around that limit. And then suddenly it's like, wait, what do you mean this isn't the top? This is just the base of the mountain. And so it's not that you weren't dreaming big enough. It's that you were dreaming inside of inherited limiting beliefs. This comes from your industry, your mentors, your environment, or even your past self. I will never forget when my friend Matt told me how much money he was collecting per month at his chiropractic office. And I was like, I didn't even know that much amount of money was possible. And so knowing that it was possible for him meant that it was also possible for me. So what did I do? Hey, Matt, what are you doing? Fill me in on the secrets. And so that is where mentors matter, having coaches that can help you figure out what these beliefs are, and also literally being strategic, right? There's strategy behind all of this too. So what is this person literally and physically doing that I'm not doing that I should be doing to get to that next level? And so surrounding yourself with people that you are not the dumbest person in the room. The dumbest person in the room, the least successful, making the least amount of money, those are the rooms that you want to be in, right? You want to be around people who are doing bigger, better things than you, because this is how you can actually test what is possible for you and stop listening to the crowd of people around you that are actually being like, that's not possible. Or just because this is what was possible for me doesn't mean that that's all that's possible for you too. So when someone breaks your ceiling, they are handing you a permission slip. So most people, though, would just crumble it up, throw it away, put it in their back pocket. They might get defensive. They might spiral, or they might make it mean something about their own lack. But the people who scale super fast, who quantum leap, they do one thing differently. They take that permission slip and they receive it. They don't get triggered by evidence for more. They get activated for it. And so I've literally been living this for the past month of just seeing what is possible inside of, honestly, what we did at the Wealthy Practitioner for this launch, for this 7-figure experience. It was like all of these things that maybe even we didn't know were possible are all happening. And it's so just like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And it's truly breaking these ceilings. And so the moment that something becomes visible to you, it also becomes viable for you. So instead of asking, why not me? They start asking, how soon can this be me? And so next, we need to move to the calibration phrase, right? And this is where belief turns into embodiment, because now your nervous system has to play catch up to this new level of awareness. So you've seen more, but can you actually hold more? Can you operate? Can you think and make decisions of the version of yourself who's already at that level? So this is me in my office, right? I'm like struggling. Do I hire someone? Do I not hire someone? Then we hired someone. Then we got rid of someone. And so it's like, hey, we're good without another person. But the next level of my office, they have that person. They have an extra set of eyes and hands. They literally exist. And so I know that deep down that I've got to do that, because that's the next Nikki 3.0, 4.0, whatever version I'm on of myself. I have that extra employee, that extra team member who's so great and who fills in all these little gaps for us too. So they help to get us to the next level. Then you also start to normalize these things, right? And start being around people who speak the language. Build systems that can sustain scale. If you don't, your body and your business will just sabotage it. You'll just unconsciously pull yourself back to what feels safe, familiar, and predictable. We have all done this. This is exactly why when you start to make more money, you either just spend it all or somehow it just, I don't know where all my money went, right? That's because you weren't ready to receive and to hold it. Expansion without the recalibration is just going to create chaos. So your job is to stabilize what this new standard is and to make what once shocked you feel normal. So think about the last time you had a record month. And this is where people always say, like, that's your new floor. That's your new floor. So you've hit this new revenue number in your business, or like a volume number, whatever it is, whatever the goal was. Once you hit it, now you know that once you've done that, you can't go back, right? And so that needs to be your new floor versus your new ceiling. And so here's what happens too, right? It's like, let's say the first time you hit a $50,000 month, it was like, oh my gosh. But now if you don't hit a $50,000 month, you're like, what the hell? I suck, right? And it's because once you hit that, it feels normal. It's what that next natural step is. And so next, you don't even flinch when someone says that they're doing 4 million. You just smile and you think, yeah, that freaking tracks, right? And that's how you know your belief system has rewritten itself. Not when you hit the number, but when it stops feeling like, oh my God, it's a miracle. And then your body just believes that it was inevitable, that it could happen. And it's not arrogance, it's integration, that you've recalibrated your new reality. So guys, I just want you to think about this. Who has recently shattered your ceiling? And so I literally know right now who that person is for me. And it's just been so amazing to watch. And it's just made me think like, wait, what's possible? And so I was texting my husband, like, what's next? What are we doing next? Like, Tell me what to do. We've got to do something. So instead of shrinking, just let that moment expand you, right? And so stop using their success as proof that you're behind and start using it as evidence that your next level is also within reach. Because guys, the truth is your belief system isn't broken. It's just out of date. And someone else's breakthrough might just be the update that you've been waiting for. Guys, if this episode hit home for you, if you're also wondering what we're doing inside of The Wealthy Practitioner, we have a free masterclass called Double Your Profit in 2026, and it will be tomorrow, Tuesday, November 3rd at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to come to that, the link will be in the show notes. So just click that link and get registered because, guys, who doesn't want to double their profit in 2026? Who doesn't want to shatter this ceiling? Who doesn't want to break these belief systems? And so, as always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Aligned for Success, and I will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in to Aligned for Success. If today's episode resonated with you, please be sure to subscribe and leave a review. This helps other chiropractors find their way to practice freedom too. Remember, true success comes from when your practice aligns with your life's purpose. Until next time, I'm Dr. Nikki Cottis, reminding you that a thriving practice and a fulfilling life go hand in hand. See you next week.